Have you ever experienced the fear of public speaking? Just when it was your time to speak, you're being introduced, your name is being read, you're being given the mic, fear reigns on you big time. It gets physical with you, and it's like when you stood up to speak and your mind sat down, you literally forget what to say. You forgot all the major points. You even have your notes with you there, or you start sweating, or you have stomach knots. All of a sudden, you want to run to the bathroom. You have stomach knots and butterflies. What did you do? Because I have a story for you. If you have ever experienced the fear of public speaking, we have been in the same WhatsApp group. And fear of public speaking is called glossophobia, or we can call it stage fright or speech anxiety. I have a story for you because I have experienced the fear of public speaking from, I would say, from level to level. So this one time, I have many stories I can tell you, but this one time I was in Johannesburg. I was in South Africa, and I was supposed to speak at the Global Business Roundtable's World Congress. This is a congress where you have world leaders coming from across the globe. So I mean, it was really a very, very high level. You have presidents, you have world leaders, basically dignitaries. I mean, it was really a very, very high level event, and I'm supposed to speak. Not even speak. I was supposed to give an announcement. It was a lunch, it was a dinner. It was a dinner meeting at the Santon Convention Center. If you know that, that convention center, I mean, it's huge. It's a mammoth of a hall. It is full with, dinner tables and diners. People are enjoying dinner, and there are speeches that are happening, but I'm supposed to make an announcement. I was not even speaking. I was supposed to make an announcement. Let me tell you, that whole evening I was sick, just because I was gonna speak. I was literally sick. I kept on running to the bathroom. Fear, when fear gets physical with you, I'm telling you, that time, I think that I want to submit to you that fear is a monster. I don't know what you're going to say if you've ever experienced it that way, but fear is a monster because I was literally sick, guys. I kept running to the bathroom. I have stomach knots. I couldn't. Do you know I didn't eat? There was very nice food because it's a very, very nice dinner to finish the congress that was there for 2 to 3 days. So there was very nice food. I couldn't eat. I was literally sick because I'll be speaking before people because I'm thinking, what if they don't listen to me? What if I make a mistake? What if I make a fool of myself? What if I embarrass myself? What if they laugh at me? What if? And those what ifs usually happen. Yeah. Those what ifs usually happen. They're kind of a picture that you are having in your mind before you go to speak. Let me tell you, you always see it at the end. So please, before you go to speak, start seeing a picture of happy people clapping, and most of the time you are gonna see it. For me, that is what I had in my mind. What if I mess up? I've never spoken in such a big forum, like the kind of audience. It was kind of intimidating me. Guys, it was not easy. So now the dinner is continuing. It's nice. Everything is nice. And then now there are these kind of dinners where you have an opera playing on stage, a whole orchestra, my friend, playing on stage. So it was just nice. And then now this conference was in Johannesburg. So now, as a Kenyan, I was supposed to make the announcement that now the next conference will be in Kenya as I invite people to Kenya. Okay, so now it's the time for, the program is going, and now the MC looked for me, like she traced me from wherever I was seated, the table I was seated, and told me that, you're next on the program. And at this time, I was on tears. And at some point, I wanted to run away. I really wanted to run away. And I would start walking, so that they call my name and I'm not there. Somebody else makes the announcement. Then I'd walk back and think, no, but there's a great opportunity. There's a great opportunity. I can't run. Like the way a chicken wants to lay eggs and it's like here and there, going back and forth. I was like that. I was like that. And I was on tears, and she comes and tells me, no, we need to start working. I'm telling her, no, maybe we should wait. And then she started walking me to the stage, and we walked because, it's far. That's hall is huge. So she walks me backstage where the orchestra was. Even the stage is huge. The stage was so huge. So she goes where the orchestra is. Me, I'm just saying, let's wait. Please, let's wait. I think she was called Cindy Maddy or something. Yeah. And I'm telling her, please, let's wait. Please, let's wait. And she beckoned to the orchestra director that he needs to stop the music so that we make an announcement. And she, so the music stopped, and she told me, they have stopped the music for you. And I was telling her, no, 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 let's wait. No, no, let's wait. And as she told me a second time, and this is when I knew, yo, I've got to act. I've got to start walking. Yeah. She told me, they have stopped the music for you. So that tone told me, yo, it's time for business. This is business. So I started walking towards the stage. Let me tell you guys, the stage is huge, eh? So, and you're walking from back of the stage, and then you're going to speak to people. I mean, the hall is huge itself, and people are, I mean, it's full. So I walked and started, speaking. I greeted the people. I was so weak as I was walking. I was so weak as I walked that stage, and I was just saying, I can do all things. I can do all things look like, because you need to preach to yourself, my friend. Preach to yourself. So I got there and to the podium, and I greeted people, and then I had them respond. Let me tell you, as a speaker, if there's something you need to hear when you are, especially when you have anxiety, is your audience responding to you. Please, if you ever experience stage fright, try and speak engaging things. Like, you can ask them a question, or you can tell your neighbor this or that, something. If you can, just something to engage the audience, because when you see them responding to you, it fixes your confidence, like, in a great way. And it eases all the anxiety that you had. So I spoke to them, and by the way, the people who were seated in front were now the presidents, the dignitaries, whoever, like, So, and I went ahead and made the announcement, and I told them about the conference. The next time the conference will be in Nairobi in a few months, and we invite you to Nairobi. Karibu Kenya. You're putting in some Swahili lingo there, and now people are, like, people are smiling, they're laughing. Like, I even said a joke. I even remembered a joke, something funny that the other speaker before one of the speakers had said, and I mentioned it to to the guest speaker who was there, who was actually a president. And people laughed, and I was like, okay, like, and then now, of course, I thanked them and I walked off the stage. Let me tell you, the person who walked to that stage was not the same person who left that stage. The person who walked there was a sheep, a rained on sheep, beaten one, battered one, very intimidated one. The person who walked out of there was a lion. A lion. And I was like looking for that. Where was that fear? Like, what? Because it's scattered in 7 directions somewhere. Where was that? Because I was going to tear it down, wherever that fear was. But you know what? It was all here. Guys, public speaking, it's a mind game. Nobody knows you have the fear. Don't show it. Please, even if you feel it, don't show it. Don't show it, because the minute you show you have the fear, you're shaking. Your voice is shaking. You can't look people in the eyes. Your eyes are dilating everywhere. Whether you're speaking to an audience of 10 or 5 or 20 or 100 or whatever number, please do not show the fear. Feel the fear, do not show it, because nobody knows you have it. And when the audience starts seeing the fear, they start wondering, when will she be out of the stage to stop embarrassing herself? When will he be out of the stage to stop embarrassing himself? You see? So please do not let fear stop you. If you feel it when you're about to speak, one thing you can do, you can calm your nerves by taking deep breaths. Take 3 deep breaths. It will help you to calm your nerves so that you can be able to, when you speak, your voice is firm. And when your voice is firm, it feels like you are in charge. You feel good about yourself, and you're likely to have a good speech. You're likely to carry on well. Okay. So next time you feel the fear, please don't let the fear stop you. Okay.